So, we have agreed that life should be lived in alignment with universal principles and natural laws. Information. And one of those important principles, instead of waiting for external pressures to break us from the outside, we initiate the breakthrough from the inside out. Which means that from now on, no more rowing and rowing against the current, no more expending unnecessary time, money, effort, no more letting pain and suffering force us to change. At this moment, we choose to restore our health and happiness by proactively initiating our own transformation. When we break through these barriers on our own, we grow into a bigger and better person, a healthier and happier human being. My question to you is this: what kind of energy do you think it will take to enable a person to break through their own limitations and grow into maturity? For some people, pain and suffering had been the source of motivation, but that's rowing against the current, because we have to pay a hefty price with our health and our happiness when we let pain and suffering break us from the outside in. Fortunately, there is another type of energy, a positive energy that will transform us. And that is the energy of love. The energy of love. It is the energy that empowers this transformation. Love for ourselves, love for our family, love for our community and the world. Love gives us the strength to step out of our comfort zones and become more than who we were before, more than who we are today. Consider the time when you fell in love. Because of love, do you step out of your comfort zone to try new things, do new things so that you can be with the person you love to make them happy? Before I was married, I didn't really care much about money or even my health. But after I got married, and especially after my son was born, I started taking my own life seriously. I had to go to work, buy a home, pay the mortgage, and take care of my health so that I can provide for my own family. Do you also have someone you love, or someone who loves you, who empowers you to step out of your comfort zone and become a bigger and better person? Some of you have a love for your organization, your churches, your temple, your community. Is it not the power of love that inspires you to volunteer your time, sacrifice your resources, so that you can provide valuable services to your community or your organization? Do you notice that if you love your job, you quickly grow in skills and responsibilities and rise in the title and rank at work? How about love for yourself? If you have not experienced a deep love for yourself, then I invite you to do so now. Out of love for yourself, initiate change from within so that you can give yourself the kind of life that is healthy and happy, one that is whole, perfect, and complete. So this program is designed to help you reach that state of wholeness and completeness, both in health and in happiness. And we do that by helping you eliminate these 6 barriers, step by step. By following the process consistently, you will break free from limitations and become the person you have always wanted to be, healthy, happy, and a positive contributor to the world. So instead of rowing against the current, we align with universal principles and natural laws. When we let go of the struggle and align with principles and laws, transformation becomes easier, requiring less struggle, less time, and fewer losses. This is the principle of transformation, initiating change from within. Consider that each of us have within our inner being an unlimited potential. It is like a rocket ship full of fuel and fire and ready to blast out into space. A human being is like that. We have a great potential for health and happiness and many, many more things. However, this rocket ship, even though it has a lot of potential energy, cannot fly out into space because there are 6 heavy chains holding it down. By working in this program, with this program, we will help you eliminate those chains, which are the limiting barriers that we talked about earlier, When you have eliminated those 6 barriers, it is like cutting through the chains, and when the chains are cut, this rocket full of fuel and fire will be able to fly out into space. We'll be able to go very fast, very far, because the potential within us is unlimited. So take a few moments to do some reflection. What are some of your potentials? What are some of your barriers that are holding you back? Of course, when it comes to potential, we don't really know how much potential we have until we remove the barriers. In this journey together, you will discover that you have so much more potential than you realize. In fact, you will only know it after the barriers have been removed. So go ahead and take some moment to do some reflection, and we will continue the next lesson in the next video. When you are done with the reflection, hit the complete button to acknowledge yourself, okay? By hitting the complete button, you can look back and see how far you've gone and how many lessons you've completed, and it should be a rewarding experience. See you in the next video.